Not just a green thumb, but a golden voice runs in the Tobin family.
You know, the Tobins have been gracing Kansas City airways for 50 years, helping us all see the things that can be a little greener on our side, too. New at 6 tonight, Lindsay Shively sat down with Toby to talk about his family's deep roots.
Hi, I'm Toby Tobin.
He's the voice of lovely lawns in Kansas City.
I mean, obviously have somebody do this for me, right?
Oh, it doesn't take, all you take is an axe and you go whap.
And for those of us not so garden savvy, plants just seem to listen to him.
When they start answering me, then I start getting worried a little bit.
But it's his dedicated radio listeners who keep his success growing. It all started in 1963 with his father, Jack Tobin, who before any cable network had a TV show called Let's Get Growing.
Dad always got mail. Jack, I wish we could have asked you that question on TV.
So Jack Tobin's call-in radio show was born and skyrocketed.
That was the most listened to hour in the Midwest. That had a huge audience. It was amazing.
Toby stepped in more than once for his fishing fanatic father.
I would get calls the night before. Guess what? I'm doing the radio show, Dad, right? Yeah, you are.
And he got his experience filling in for Dad in more ways than one.
The cameraman would show Dad making one pass with the verticut machine, and the camera would stop, and then Toby finished the work.
Generations of Tobins took on lawn care. It may have been in Toby's blood, but it took blood to finally convince him it would be his career. A young Rockhurst student, Toby wanted to be a surgeon, so he watched a surgery.
And blood hit me in the face, and I immediately fainted.
Then he fainted 3 more times. The surgeon sat him down when he came to.
And he said, Toby, I really think probably you need to think about another vocation. I said, I've already resigned. And so I was back in the lawn and garden business.
Good morning, 6:05. Welcome to the Toby Tobin Show.
So more than 30 years later, he's doing what he loves, covering new ground because the listeners, he says, keep it fresh.
And there are never any stupid questions. And I don't mind answering questions 1,000,001 times.
Toby's best and brightest list has become a homeowner's Bible that clears store shelves of whatever product Toby says works.
If I recommend it, it has to work, because Toby does not like to be wrong. At all.
Mark is back today to fix this mess up.
It's gonna cost you, you know that.
Even though sometimes what he does in his own yard gets odd looks.
It's really fun killing it and just watching the neighbors.
But it's a method he swears by and a job he loves. His brother Mark loves it too. In fact, Mark will be Toby's successor.
He loves it. And I won't let him do it anymore because he's better than I am.
But the 70-year-old says don't plan on Mark planting himself on the radio for a while.
So I'm planning on doing it till 91, or I might go 95 and then retire. That's it. I'm Toby Tobin. See you next week.
If your yard still isn't quite blooming, maybe it's what you're planting. Toby gives us his plant this, not that for Kansas City. It's at KSHB.com. Lindsay Shively, 41 Action News.